But before we continue, shout out to today's sponsor, DVN.net. Guardians, I would like to recommend you all a great service the Traveler blessed us with, DVN.net. Here, you can find a team to complete different activities for you, like raids, dungeons, trials, exotics that you don't have, and even power grind. No longer do you have to torture yourself with grind level torture. You can give it to somebody else. You can torture somebody else with it, okay? All the services can be done without account sharing, so no worries about securing your account and having to give away your login information. To order a service like that, all you have to do is talk to an operator in the bottom right corner where it says chat and schedule a self-play appointment with your order. The website has been working for a long time. It has a lot of players, reviews, and payment methods. You can check out everything yourself, and with the promo code AlchemistKirito, you will have a 15% off discount on all services. If you have any further questions, just ask the operator in the bottom right corner. What you waiting for? Get help from DVN.net today. What up, guys? Alchemist here. I got something nice for you. So one of y'all told me use the 100 DPS build in regular PvE portal activities. It's fire. So I was like, I don't know. Then it started gassing it up. I was like, okay, I'll make a video on it. Let's see if the DPS 100 build works in there. So if you're unaware of the 100 DPS build, it's Lucky Pants with Agape. Okay. If you don't know what Lucky Pants do, the more you get shots with Lucky Pants, it increases the damage of it. But there is a timer on the Lucky Pants, and if you get to like times 7 stacks and max stacks is 10, you get out of luck debuff on you, which makes it that you can't use the illegal modded holster anymore. So the buff stay on 5 seconds, and then after the 5 seconds, it's out of luck, and then it's best for you to use a different weapon until the out of luck debuff gets off. But as you can see, when I was shooting Agape, right? When I was shooting Agape, we was getting a lot of super energy from that heck of damage we was doing. So, yeah. I was like, okay, I can work with this. So, I was like, I don't want to be basic and put on Prismatic. I was like, I'm going to put on a Solar, since Solar got buffed up considerably for hunters. I don't think it was enough, but, you know, I digress. I think Solar needs some type of damage resistance in it, personally. Or they need to give hunters and titans restoration times 2 in their kit in some type of way, because warlocks the only ones I feel like, because they got restoration times 2, they can survive a lot easier with their builds compared to Solar Titan and Solar Hunter. But again, I digress. Sadly, the content you see in the top right corner is like -25. The moment y'all watching this, it's Tuesday for me. I don't know when y'all got this video, but the moment I'm recording this, Bungie just dropped their update of the activities in the portal now has fixed power deltas. So if you go to any activity in solo ops, whatever, when you look at them, normal, there's no power delta. You add power. But then when you go to advanced, you at -10. Expert, you at -15. Master, you at -20. Grandmaster, -25. And then ultimate, -30. Y'all know I like recording my videos at -40 and up. Okay, I went from recording -40 for -50 for you guys, because that's what mythic difficulty was at the time, and then Bungie nerfed mythic, so then it went down to -30 for mythic, but I was still doing -40 for you guys. So I was like, I want to still make some broken builds. Now it's literally impossible for me to record my builds at -40 for you guys to show you guys how strong the builds are. The hardest content in the game is -30, and there's no changing that. There's just no changing that. I don't even know if Conquest goes to -40. I think the hardest for Conquest is going to be -30 as well. Yeah, -25 actually. So yeah, I can't do anything. So now my build videos will be -25 or -30 depending on if I have the gear matching, because I have to be 470 gear power for the builds, and if I don't have -30, I mean if I don't have 470 gear for that build at the time because they're not infusion and stuff, c'est la vie. But as y'all know, -30 is a cakewalk, and if you think -30 is hard in this game, you're on the perfect channel. My builds allow you to do -30 with ease. Just copy my builds and you will be set. Listen to the words come out of my mouth when I'm explaining these builds to you guys, and everything will be okay. Okay. Now that's being said, and I don't do dim links. Okay. People click on the video, take the link, and don't watch the video and support. I don't do dim links. I get them comments all the time. I ignore them. I do not do dim links. Okay. Been there, done that a long time ago, making Destiny videos. Okay. I've been there before. Used to do it, no more. Okay. So the role you want on your agape, it has to be precision instrument and rewind rounds. If you are confused on how to farm this, all you would do is go to Kepler, right? You will go to Kepler, you will go to the Caldera or whatever, you will go to the what's called Alter Relativity. You will go there, you will focus it on agape, and then you will go underground and do the loot cave farm until you get the God roll. If you don't know the loot cave farm, look it up on Kepler. It's plenty of YouTubers that put videos out showing you how to do it. Okay, that's how you get the God roll for agape. Very easy, especially if you're 450 because tier 5 is only gonna be dropping there. That's how I got mine, and you get 3 chances basically for it to drop. Okay, so yeah, you want mint retrograde in your build. Hopefully you got reroll rounds and bait and switch. Again, this is a DPS build, so you can take this in raids as well and do dumb damage. Okay, so this is PvE and PvP build. Okay, I mean PvE and DPS build. So you want reroll rounds and bait and switch. If you're wondering how to get this, then you just go to the portal on Pinnacle Ops and you wait for a day where mint retrograde is a featured weapon, and you farm the hell out of it. And hope that it drop for you, or you can just farm Pinnacle Ops in general and just hope that a Gal roll drop for you. But that's what you're running for. You're going for reround rounds and bait and switch. Zavala sold it one day. If you didn't get it that day, then you gotta grind for it. Okay. Then lastly, we're using Finality's Augur. You want the Catalyst for it because it got bait and switch. Again, this build relies off of you doing a lot of damage that'll give you a super back quick. Okay. Finality's Augur, all you're gonna be doing in the gameplay loop is shooting a turret in the air, paint a tanky enemy, and then shoot your other weapons to activate bait and switch for the turret while it's in the air, killing all the enemies. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, -25, -30 is so easy. You're able to kill the champions without stunning them. So in my gameplay footage, you're probably seeing me kill the overload champions with just pure DPS. I'm out damaging their healing capabilities. That's how strong the DPS with this build. Okay, I was out killing their healing capabilities. Okay, so yeah, -40, I wouldn't have been able to do that. I don't think so, at least. But this is a DPS build. It probably was, but I digress. Okay. So that's all you need to know about the weapons. Stats. You want to go for at least 160 weapon stat and try to get 200 super stat. That's the whole play when it comes to the DPS build. But for PvE, you know, ad clear, I'm changing it up a bit, but I got a video for DPS stuff for hunters, whatever. But anyway, weapon stat, you want at least 160, so aim for 110, because with the new hunter aspect change, you can get plus 50 weapon stat as 10 stacks of what's the aspect called, of on your mark. So you only need 110 weapon stat. Okay, if you go for 160, then you guarantee 200 weapon stat, which isn't bad. I'm just letting you know, you don't have to go all in if you don't want to, because you will be getting plus 50 from your aspect. Super stat, aim for 150, and you just put super fonts in your helmet to get the plus 40, right? You don't need nothing. You just need 190, 200 just for the gameplay loop I'm going for us in this build. Okay, that's all you need in this build. Now, artifact. Only thing you want in the artifact is the solar stuff and strand stuff. Because you're rocking mint retrograde, so you want to use threading proliferation and pack tactics. Since you're running a solar weapon, agape, you want fever and chill, so you're radiant in this build. That's why I don't have a radiant fragment on, because of this season. Any other situation, you would put on the radiant fragment whenever you show melee, you get radiant, but we don't need that here in this situation. So we have fever and chill on. We put on refresh threads and elemental coalescence just to get some ability uptime. Energy acceleration, so mint retrograde do more damage and can stun unstoppable champions. Some people don't know that, but energy acceleration, that kinetic shockwave, stun unstoppable champions. And then we got on elemental overdrive just to get 10% extra damage for my solar weapons whenever I pick up a fire sprite, aka agape and Finality's Augur. And then we got on radiant shrapnel to send out some solar shrapnels to deal damage whenever we're radiant. The shrapnels give you a lot of super energy, so that's why I put this on, because I want us to get our super back very quick. Okay, usually you get your super back quick in this build by like shooting a tanky enemy, aka the boss, to get it back, to get your super back in like 10 seconds, 10-15 seconds, since golden gun is a roaming super. But in this case, enemies won't be surviving that long enough for us to milk that, but we still got super back quick in here. I got my golden gun like 2-3 times, and it could have been more than that, but it wasn't because golden guns, you'll see, golden guns stay on for a long time. Anyway, armor set, you want to go for a smoke jumper. We have no armor resistance in solar, so smoke jumper the smartest thing you can have on, so that you can at least get some type of DR in your kit from picking up an overpower. Remember, 2-piece smoke jumper give you 45% damage reduction for free, and it goes down to 15% before it goes off. So on average, you're getting 30% damage reduction. So this is what helping us stay alive a lot more in solo right now, this 2-piece armor set. And then we got on the Aeon adapter, so that our mint retrograde will get damage resistance whenever he kills people from splash damage. Again, this is a build for DPS as well, so you can definitely take this into raids and dungeons. We're rocking the new golden gun Deadshot remastered. Just change things up, have some fun. And again, this is an ad controller version of this build. We're not doing DPS. If you're doing DPS, you would go with marksman, but we here for ad control. So with the new golden gun change, and this -30 in the shooting range, this is the only way I can show y'all -30, unless I do ultimate. But this is -30. I can't show -40. So now when you use golden gun, you can shoot enemies and you get a bullet back every kill you get. So you can keep golden gun on indefinitely as long as you keep getting the kill. Even if I'm low on the super bar, if I bring some more enemies back out here and start killing again, if I kill them fast enough, I can get the bar back up. So yeah, I was showcasing this a lot inside the gameplay for the top right corner. With our super bar, with our super stat being high, the damage is definitely high enough for you to kill most enemies. And with Radiant. Now the only downside with Deadshot is yellow names. If I bring out like a knight right now, right? If I bring out a knight right now, and I'll make sure I'm Radiant to be more realistic here. So I got Radiant on right now, and I'm picking up this overpower for my super stat to be higher. When I start shooting at these knights, it's gonna take 2 shots instead of 1. So you won't be able to keep it on for a long time. Okay? So that's the only weak point of this super. It's good for killing red names, but once you get above a red name, it's not that good. So you want to kill the red names in the room with this super, and I'll basically teach you guys how to milk killing the yellow names with 1 shot. Okay, so we got Marksman Dodge on. Marksman Dodge now allows you to reload all your weapons and pick up ammo boxes off the ground, reloading them as well. So if I shoot mint retrograde, right? Shoot mint retrograde in the air. Shoot a couple shots of Finale's Augur. As you see, they both not reloaded. I'm gonna shoot some of my Agape. If I shade step, I picked up the ammo and it reloaded my mint retrograde and my Finale's Augur. Amazing, amazing change for hunters. And that's all marksman dodge on every class of hunter, not just golden gun. So yeah, amazing for DPS, like I said. Now we got on knife trick. Your melee can be whatever you want it to be. I'll be honest, your melee can be whatever you want it to be. I probably should have put on lightweight just to have a consistent way to get radiant in this build without relying off of the artifact. So we're gonna put on lightweight knife. Okay, we got on healing grenade, so we get restoration in this build easy. Just throw it at the ground, restoration be on for 7 seconds, then when you get some kills, it'll stay on longer. Okay, so that's what we're rocking in this build. So we always have restoration on for survivability. We got knock them down on, just so when we use golden gun, our damage resistance is on. We got on your mark, where activating our class ability or landed precision hits grant our allies reload speed and weapon stat. Yes, your allies get weapon stat increase as well with this perk. Times 10 stacks with this gives us plus 50 weapon stat. So your teammates will get plus 50 weapon stat and increase reload speed. And then it's a final blows while at 10 stacks cure you. So while we have 10 stacks of on your mark, every time we get a kill, we'll get cure. So just to showcase it to you guys, gotta get some kills first. right? I know we got a lot of buffs on us right now. I need something to disappear. Okay, I think we have it on right now. So every time we kill somebody now, yep, we got times 10. Every time we kill somebody now, let me shade step to increase the timer back up to 10. Okay. Now every time I kill somebody, we'll get cured. Okay. And that don't have to just be a solo weapon, I believe. I believe that's any weapon kill. Yep, any weapon kill. So very easy to get kills with this build because our DPS gonna be insane. Every weapon gonna be killing. Finale's are gonna be killing people. Your Lucky Pants Agape is melting people, and Mint Retrograde, of course. So yeah, once you get times 10 stack, every time you get some kills, it'll keep the timer going. And then of course, like I said, shade stepping gets the timer up. So always remember the shade step. And again, every time you get a kill with it, it makes the timer go up again. So it's an invincible loop. Against bosses, you'll have to shade step to keep the timer going because precision shots no longer give you stacks anymore. We got fragments, Ember Tempering. Ember Tempering makes it that we able to create fire sprites with our Agape, which is good for Ember Mercy we got on. Whenever we pick a fire sprite, we get restoration on. So they go in a tangent with each other. But also too, when you got 3 stacks of Ember Tempering, so 3 kills with a solo weapon, which would be Agape or freaking Fanatics Augur, we'll get, I believe, plus 60 health stat with this fragment on. So picking up Orb of Power give us a chunk of health. And of course that's blessed to y'all teammates as well. We got Ember Solace on, so restoration and radiant stay on longer. I got this on just how we more forgiveness for keeping restoration on instead of feeling like we gotta rush to get a kill to keep restoration on. We got Ember Empyrean on, so every time we get a kill, restoration and radiant stay on longer, as long as it's a solar kill or ability. So I can throw my grenade on the ground, get restoration, then go golden gun, and then start killing enemies in the room, knowing that they won't kill me. I got damage resistance on because of knock them down, and I'll be able to keep restoration on. So them damage me don't bother me, basically. And then I put on a fun fragment, Ember Combustion. Final blow with your solo super cause targets to ignite and create a fire sprite. So when I kill enemies, I pick a fire sprite, they give me restoration in case I don't have my grenade. I can get that fire sprite and then kill enemies, and then that's when Empyrean kicks in. So while I'm killing with the golden gun, I got restoration on non-stop. And this goes into my reason on yellow names. Since yellow names can't die from one golden gunshot, kill a red name near the yellow name, the ignition blows up. It damages them, get their health low enough so that the golden gun can one-shot them. By the way, Deadshot do not do precision damage, so you have no reason to be aiming for the head unless you just want to, just keep your skills up. But there's no reason to aim for the head because it won't do anything. Okay, it's still the same damage. So aim for body shots, just shoot your shots. Okay. Now, armor mods. We got 2 super fonts on just so we can be close to 200 super stat. There is, I don't know if I want to say a bug, but if you do throw on the armor mod power preservation, super final blows create extra orbs of power for your allies. You would infinitely keep making orbs for your teammates as long as you have one of these on, and killing enemies. So you could throw one of these on to make infinite orbs for your teammates as long as you're getting multiple kills with your golden gun, which is very possible. So you are able to feed your team orbs all day with that armor mod on in a team environment. And then I got Harmonic Siphon on so that my Agape and Fanatics Augur make orb the power. I got one heavy handed on so I kill somebody with my knife, I make an orb. We got Impact Induction on so I get some grenade energy whenever I do power melee damage. And then I got Focus and Strike on to give me class ability energy whenever I do a power melee damage with my knife. Resist mods and chest piece. We got one solo weapon surge and strand surge on our lead piece. Again, all about DPS. And I got one recuperation on just to help when I pick up orb power, I get a chunk of health back. Okay, but it's not mandatory. You can change this mod to whatever you want. I'll be honest, you can change this one mod to any one energy mod that you want. You can put on a scavenger mod if you want. And then we have on Reaper, Powerful Attraction, and Time Dilation, our class item, just so that our fonts, our surges and font stay on as long as possible whenever we pick up or power on the ground, and shade step. Again, you definitely can change the recuperation to a scavenger mod for Finale's Augur. If you got the artifact mod on for scavenger perk, you can put on the strand one for mint retrograde. All up to you. Anyway, that's the full build. This build, it eats, man. It eats. I mean, I'll show you right now on the freaking subjugator. If I pull out a subjugator right now, again, this is the best thing I can show now that the game has got it even easier. Okay, even easier. You'll shoot that out, shoot subjugator, shoot it once with mint retrograde, start shooting your agape until the legal holster wears off. I'm missing some shots, don't matter. Then you shoot mint retrograde, it's dead. Okay, and you'll just do that non-stop. That's your combo. That's your combo. So yeah. Oh, you can wipe it here? That's crazy. I just wiped in the training. That is crazy. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys always. Until next time, stay up.